Hello everyone, I'm Nick Watts and welcome to this week's newscast of Spring Hill Now. We will be hearing about two surveys that have been sent out to Spring Hill College students, upcoming social events for the Badgers, and a 90s skate night to honor Black History Month. Plus, stay tuned for this week's segment of Badgers on the Spot. We'll also cover events happening around the town, weather, and what's happening in the world of Badger sports. All in this episode of Spring Hill Now. Spring Hill College has sent out two surveys in relation to improving positive change for students and another survey designated to determine the state of students' sense of belonging on campus. The National Student Survey of Engagement is for first year and senior students that is asking for insight on changes to be made through the school. If the NSSE survey is completed by May 2nd, 2024, then you will have the opportunity to win one of 11 prizes. The Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Institutionalization Survey was sent to determine the state of students' sense of belonging on campus. The Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Institutionalization Survey was sent out to all SHC students, SHC staff members, and all SHC faculty to partake in. Check your student emails for surveys if you would like to participate. Be on the lookout as campus programming has some exciting nights planned for the month of March. The first big event planned by CPB will be held at the Top Golf in Mobile. You will unleash your inner golf guru with CPB at Top Golf March 12th and be there 15 minutes before 6 p.m. and there will be no transportation provided. You must sign up with the link in CPB's bio on Instagram. Mark your calendars for March 15th, 2024. CPB will be taking the first 25 students that sign up. The bus will be departing at 2:30 p.m. sharp. If you are attending, bring your own cash for concessions. Tabling for the tickets will be March 5th and 7th, and please bring $10 for your spot. On March 17th at 8, get ready to slip into your comfiest PJs and get your taste buds ready for the savory excitement at PJ's and Pancakes Party. CPB's Pancake Bar will be topped with sweet and salty additions, and be sure to wear pajamas to get your free pancakes. If you would like to find out more information about the events, you can go to CPB's Instagram at SHCCPB. During this month of February, the Black Student Union have been hosting fun and informational events for students to come out and celebrate Black History Month. Next up, BSU is hosting a 90s skate night event at the Dreamland Skate Center here in Mobile. The event will be 90s themed, so come dressed in your 90s fashion attire. The event is on March 1st at 10:15 p.m. and it will end at 12:15 a.m. There will be food and drinks and music. Make sure to invite friends to tag along with you. To also learn more about Heroes of Black History Month, follow the Campus Life Instagram page at SHC Campus Life and at SHC BSU for more information regarding the skate night event. That's all for things happening on the Hill. Now we go to reporter Mya Falgout to see how the weather is going to treat Mobile this week. Maya.
Thanks, Nick. Hey Badgers, and welcome back to this week's Badger Forecast. Across the city, we're looking at cloudy skies today with a high of 66 degrees and a low of 50 degrees, with our winds at about 6 to 13 miles per hour today. There's only a 10% chance of rain, however, that will increase later this weekend. Our humidity today is on the lower side for Mobile at 49%, but once again, that will increase with some rain we are going to see later in the week. Moving on to Friday, those light showers I mentioned earlier will start around noon and continue into the evening. Our high will stay steady at 66 degrees and the low will drop to 48 degrees in the early morning. Winds will range from about 5 to 8 miles per hour with our humidity at 78%. Now for Saturday, that humidity increases to 93%, so expect some fog throughout the day. Our high will be 70 degrees with a low of 55 degrees, dropping into the night. Those showers start early in the morning but seem to fade out towards the afternoon. Winds will remain calm at around 4 to 7 miles per hour. Now, let's take a closer look at this week's 7-day Badger forecast. Looking ahead, more showers continue into the week with the highs reaching 72 degrees and the lows dropping to around 59 degrees. That's all for this week's Badger forecast. Remember, it wouldn't be Mobile without a little rain, so stay dry and tune in next week for our weather update. Now, back to you, Nick.
Thanks, Maya. Looks like we are getting some rain this weekend. Now let's pass it over to reporter Olivia Morrison to see what's happening in Mobile this week. Olivia?
Thanks, Nick. Voting in Alabama begins in less than a week. Alabama's primary election voting date is March 5th. Registration for the primaries is unfortunately closed, but there is still time to register for the presidential election on November 5th. On the ballot for March 5th will include options for Mobile's congressional district, both Democrats and Republicans are running, and the primary choice for who will be on the presidential ballot in November. To register to vote, you must be a U.S. citizen, reside in Alabama, and be of 18 years of age. You must have a valid ID photo with you. Student ID will be accepted. However, if out-of-state students choose to vote in Alabama, they may not vote in their home state elections this year. Polls will be open for voting at 7 a.m. and will close at 7 p.m. You must bring your valid ID photo to vote. Each resident has an assigned polling station in their area. For more information, visit sos.alabama.gov/alabamavotes/. To learn who is on the ballot, where your polling station is located, or how to register to vote, visit this website. March is Women's History Month. Women's History Month began as its roots as Women's History Day in 1978 by the National Women's History Project. In 1987, the project successfully campaigned and March became internationally recognized as Women's History Month. In 2018, the project was renamed to the National Women's History Alliance to better celebrate women's history all year long. You can celebrate the important women in your life and throughout history through a variety of activities presented right here in Mobile. The National Women's History Alliance began the movement to create an international connection between all women and create recognition for women as a valuable and paid role in the workforce. The goal of the group today is to teach as many as possible about women's role in history. Here is how you can celebrate Women's History Month in Mobile. The Mobile Parks and Recreation is hosting 4 events during March to help you celebrate women. The variety of activities you can join include generational photo session, a self-defense class, a clothing swap, and women's history bingo. For more activities, visit www.mobileparksandrec.org, or to learn more about women's history in Mobile, visit this website. That's all for things happening around the town this week. Have a safe weekend, Badgers.
You're watching Spring Hill Now, winner of the Best Single Video and Best Presentation of Faith in the 2023 Catholic Media Association's St. Juan Diego Collegiate Journalism Awards. This is Spring Hill Now.
Now we go to reporter Bonnie Pavelonis to talk Badger sports. Bonnie?
Thanks, Nick. What's up, Badgers? I hope you've been having a great week. We are back to fill you in on Badger sports. The national competition is only a short time away for our Spring Hill cheerleading team. Spring Hill Now news reporter Max Spiller gives us an update on how the preparation is going for the team.
As the Spring Hill College cheerleading team prepares for the national collegiate competition in the upcoming months, Coach Alyssa Paisano and other members of the team feel good about how the preparation is going.
We have a really good group of juniors that have kind of grown together for the last 3 years and has become like more of like a leadership group and just a really good example of like what a team should be.
We all love each other to death. We always hype each other up, and it is a great team dynamic.
I feel like the team is doing great, picking up skills, and we are working together to figure this thing out to have a good routine for nationals.
But I think where we're at right now, we're finally kind of overcoming some of those hurdles, and the skills are getting to where they need to be.
If you would like to follow along with how the Spring Hill College cheerleading team is doing, you can follow them on Instagram at @SHC_cheer. I'm Max Spiller reporting for Spring Hill Now.
If you would like to follow along with how the SHC cheerleading team is doing, you can follow their Instagram at @SHC_cheer. Now let's see how the Badgers did over the weekend. The Spring Hill Beach volleyball team suffered a pair of losses during the Green Wave Invitational on Saturday, losing 4-1 to Southeastern Louisiana and 5-1 to Tulane. Better luck next time, ladies. The Spring Hill women's tennis team could also not secure a win against Lee University, falling 6-1 on Sunday. Brooke Powers secured the only point for the Lady Badgers, winning her singles set 3-0. Better luck next time, ladies. The Spring Hill baseball team swept 4-3 and 13-6 against Morehouse during their doubleheader Sunday afternoon. Seth Williams led the team in runs, scoring a home run in each of the games. Great start to the season. Now let's see what the Badgers will be up to this weekend. The beach volleyball team competes against Hendricks this Friday at 8 a.m. and then Tusculum at 11 a.m. The men and women's track and field team participate in the Mississippi College Spring Classic in Clinton, Mississippi on Saturday. The baseball team will be taking on Savannah State this Saturday at noon. Good luck to all our Badgers and have a fun and safe weekend. Back to you, Nick.
Thanks, Bonnie. Let's move on to this week's Badgers on the Spot. That's all for this week's Spring Hill Now. Remember, you can get all Spring Hill Now newscasts on demand at vimeo.com/Spring Hill College. Be sure to follow student media on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and X. Plus, get the latest breaking news from the Hill anytime on our website, thespringhillian.com. And be on the lookout for the Spring Hillian newspaper out this week. I'm Nick Watson. From everyone here at Badger TV, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.